In 1954, the social psychologist Muzafer Sherif did an experiment that would put Lord of the Flies to shame. He took a group of 12-year-old boys out into an Oklahoma state park and had them put into two groups. They were given tasks and rewards for completing those tasks. After a few days, the groups had formed a kind of tribal identity. There were the Rattlers and the Eagles. They had their own cultures and languages and even a flag that said "Keep Out." After 5 days, Sharif brought the two groups together and had them compete for food and resources, and it was chaos. When the name-calling and the insults gave way to fists and kicks, the researchers had to step in to separate the two. From this, Sharif concluded that all conflicts are born of two things. First, there has to be an insider versus an outsider group mentality. It has to be the Rattlers versus the Eagles. But a tribal identity is not bad in itself so long as there are enough resources to go round. The second factor necessary for conflict is when groups have to compete for limited resources. The Rattlers and the Eagles only started fighting when only one group could take the prize home. But what's also interesting is how the experiment ended, because the groups were reconciled and their friendships were restored when the researchers gave them both some opportunities to cooperate on some mutually beneficial tasks. And what they found was that the us versus them mentality dissolved pretty quickly. So if you want to bring together conflicting groups, you have to give them a common enemy to work against and a common ground to walk towards.